Hello, y'all. My name is Israel. This is my podcast called Fo-Sci Rant. It stands for Forensic Science. This is my first podcast episode. So I'm going to be talking about giving you guys kind of an introduction, a little bit about myself, and like what the episodes that are to come and what they're going to be about. I am a full time student in the University of Texas at El Paso, or how we call it here. Here at El Paso, we call it UTEP for short. I am a biomedical science major. I am currently on the pre-med track and hope to get into medical school one day and become a doctor. I was originally gonna come here for a biomedical engineering degree, but because this university didn't offer it as a bachelor's, I had to do biomedical science first. So I am still planning on getting a biomedical engineering degree, but probably not until after my 4 years of being here. Or maybe I'll do a fast track program starting next semester where I can get my biomedical engineering degree the same time I would my bachelor's for biomedical science. Um, so that's a little bit about myself, right? These episodes here that I'm going to be uploading on this podcast serve as an assignment here at my university for one of my classes that is required for me to take because of a program that I'm taking um, called Virus. So Virus is like a research program for like undergrad students. So like in these classes we have to take in order to know like the difference between like science and non-science, like the scientific method, um, what is considered science, what isn't considered science. So we kind of have to take this class to be able to take like these labs to do our research. Because I am currently taking a research lab for biology. We're doing research like on DNA and stuff, so it's really interesting. Um, so yeah, for this class that I'm taking, I have to do this research, this quote unquote research program class. So yeah, I'm gonna be uploading episodes like I mentioned earlier here to kind of fulfill that assignment, I guess you could say. I'm gonna be talking about the forensic science field, so about famous crimes, current events, stuff like that, and not just the forensic science field. More or less, I'm also gonna be talking about how I would say, sorry, I got completely lost. Oh, I'm gonna be talking about science. What is science, scientific method, stuff like that. I promise I will get better at this. I know this is a little unorganized. This is my first episode, like I mentioned earlier, so it's a little wonky. I've never done something like this before. I never thought I would have before, but first time for everything. So I am gonna try to be as entertaining as possible. Like I said, I'm not tech savvy. So I am gonna be posting, my podcast will be audiogram, so it's gonna be just some images and me talking over them, or just my like a couple pictures. Maybe I'll do some slides. I'm still not sure how much this, but it's gonna be more or less just me talking over the screen. Maybe you could listen on your way home. Just listen when you have time. Just a podcast. A little bit more about my university. Like I mentioned, the University of Texas at El Paso. For those of you who don't know, El Paso is in Texas. It borders Mexico, so we are a border city. I was born and raised here in El Paso, and because we are a border city and I attend a university here at the border, we get a lot of culture here, right? We have the American culture, we have the Mexican culture, and we actually do get people from out of the country, not just from Mexico, obviously, but we do get people from from Europe, from other parts of the U.S. They do come here because it is a very um, financially good, I guess you could say, meaning it is very affordable. It is one of the most affordable universities in the whole country. That's actually why I stayed here, why I'm coming here, because I didn't want to be in debt for these 4 years, and kind of accumulate my debt as I further myself in school, because I do plan going to medical school eventually. So I kind of don't want to get so much into debt right now and then add more to it later. So that's kind of my thought process. When choosing a college, I just didn't want to get into debt yet. So that's why I stayed here. It is very good financially. I did get a full ride here, but like getting a full ride to UTEP isn't uncommon. Like I said, it is very financially um, good. So a lot of people who are in financial need do get like their whole university paid for. So yeah, that concludes my episode. This episode, at least, I will be uploading more episodes, and I promise it'll be a little more organized. I kind of um didn't have much to talk about this episode. It was just kind of an introduction, telling everybody who I am, like I guess information about myself and what the episodes are going to be about. So yeah, thank you.